Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And, partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard? I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one,
it's caught at the 10. A big play there for KC. 54 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flipped field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Evan Ingram from 6 yards away. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and good. By Suckup, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
And it certainly had taken Herbert long to earn his status as one of the league's best and most entertaining passers. Locked and loaded at every snap, and the second he sees an opening, that ball is soaring downfield. You better be on your toes against him on defense. The second you turn your head, he'll burn you.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
On play action, now Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They will run for the first time here with White, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And, yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After 7-0 on EA Sports. On play action, it's Mahomes. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in.
He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Brashad Perriman. 34 yards. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team.
up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Quickly to the air is Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Terry McLaurin, 65 yards. And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told, and it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack. We were wondering what they would do defensively to disrupt Patrick Mahomes. Sacking him on the first drive, that's a really good way to set a tone.
The last thing you want to do is let him get established in the pocket where he can set his feet and throw wherever he wants to. Even though he does it well on the run and on the move, you definitely want to get him off the spot in the pocket.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Room here to run. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Touchdown, Bengals. Tony Gonzalez. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. To throw, it's Murray. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Murray. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So Dalton now. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. This will be Dalton again. He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Play action here with Dalton. An impressive catch by Waller. And the offense moving quickly to the line. 1st and 10 for Dalton. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Tannehill. That's caught by Hollister. 30, 20. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Again, Tannehill. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And the Titans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. No score after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd and goal, Tannehill. That's complete right around the 8. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Tannehill. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
Hey, keep it going, dog. Keep it going. Yeah, baby, yeah.
Tannehill to the sideline, and Randy Bullock out now for the Tennessee field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Bullock's kick is good, and the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. We're all tied up. You have the ball on your own 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Escaping. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. And now they're in the hurry-up. A give up the middle to Tomlinson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Dalton. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Dalton. He's got McLaurin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Dalton. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. Here's Dalton. Oh, good move. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Clock continuing to roll as the Rams try to get going again. Dalton. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They go again to Tomlinson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 160 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. On now is Ryan Suckup for the field goal try. 2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a third would win it. And he missed it. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
Boy, that's a big-time letdown there. You work yourself in position to win the game, but the kick winds up no good. And now you've got to regroup as a team, get the energy.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Running right, this is Tomlinson. And he's got some space here. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Tomlinson again, a first down carry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. They stay on the ground. Tomlinson And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 198 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. LaDainian Tomlinson scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Rams go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Succop. And they will take a 7-point lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's all capped off on the touchdown run by LaDainian Tomlinson. No return here for Barner. It's a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. Brady now on first down. And that'll be caught by Darden. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. To throw is Brady. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Clock running. The Bucs try to go quickly and get set. Now the ball comes loose. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are. And now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. Succop's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. That one will go down in the books as just a 1-play drive and then 3 points tacked on to the end of it. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. Back now comes Tampa Bay. And last time they coughed it up. Led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right? I
think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Pressure comes and down he goes. Brady's saying let's go as he'll hustle him to the line. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle to Evans. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're down 7. You have possession on your own 30-yard line. 2nd and 7. And now the offense getting ready on 2nd down. All right, let's see what Dalton can do after the fumble recovery. Slings this deep for McLaurin. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 49 yards.
You'd think defenses might be a little more prepared for plays like this because so many offensive coordinators, when they get the ball after a turnover, they do like to dial up a deep ball right away. And if I were a defensive coordinator in this league, that's exactly what I would say to my defense before they went out to play. In this case, though, they didn't get the message, and a big play resulted.
So as it turns out, a 2-play drive resulting in the field goal. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
On play action, Winston gets this one to Hill. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Winston. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Jameis to throw it. It's Hill, complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again, it's Kamara. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slow them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. The Saints in victory formation now as they'll take the knee. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Winston goes ahead, takes the knee, and that should be all she wrote. And on 2nd down, the offense gets ready to rock. From the 30 on 2nd down, Dalton slings this deep for McLaurin. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
For a quarterback, there's two sides to this coin. Either he had complete faith that his guy would go up and get the ball, or his throw was up for grabs. Which one do you think he'll tell the coach when he goes to the side?
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Brashad Perriman, 28 yards. And the Bucs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point put through by Succop, and that will tie things at 20 all. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Saints again ready to go on offense. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. From the 31, Winston. That's out to Hill, right side complete. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Winston. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this returnable for Hill. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. And that will be incomplete. A hat tip to P.J. Williams there defensively, making sure that one didn't find its target.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on. And now the offense getting ready on 2nd down. From the 30 on 2nd down, Dalton. He's got Perriman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 34. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Eluding the pressure right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. To throw here, Dalton. He finds Tomlinson as running back. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turned it into a successful play.
From the 17, Dalton. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Tony Gonzalez from 17 yards out. And the Buccaneers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that will tie things at 20 all. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On third down, Winston. Open man is Hill. He's got it. First down now, but that clock rolling. Winston now. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now a timeout called for by the defense. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To the air again with Winston. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Bucs are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And now it's 2nd down, but here's the field goal team out onto the field. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. Suckup's kick is good. And with it, they have taken the lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower star difficulty if you can and select replay challenge and give it another go. On second down, the offense gets ready to rock. From the 30 on second down, Dalton. He's going to look deep for Perriman. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. A give to LaDainian up the gut. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Again, it's Tomlinson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. On third down, LaDainian Tomlinson. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point put through by Succop, and that will tie things at 20 all. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he goes out right around the 39. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a first down. Here's Winston. Flush to his right. Complete to Washington. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Working out of the gun. Winston. That one complete to Hill. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Only needing 2 yards on second down. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Here's Winston. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now Jameis trying to hurry his crew to the line. 2nd and 13. Thomas has got it. Complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. And now, is it 4th down? No, it's 3rd down. And the field goal unit is out onto the field. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. And Bourbon Street, it'll be alive tonight. The Saints have won it. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey. And now the offense getting ready on second down. From the 30 on second down, Dalton. They set up the screened LT. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Slings this deep for McLaurin. It's caught inside the 25. Trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And Dalton will just sneak it. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Dalton's going to sneak it. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. Going with their tight end on 4th. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rob Gronkowski. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Buccaneers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. That touchdown run, it was just straight power on 4th and goal, and the offense won.
Yeah, let me just follow up with you, because we always talk about how the low man wins, who has the best leverage in the trenches. On that play, we saw who won that battle. But it's not just that. It takes a runner with some vision, too, to find exactly where the cracks are, exactly where the creases are, and punch it into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Succop, and that will tie things at 20 all. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Meanwhile, Winston's throw complete there to Thomas. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Winston now to throw on 1st down. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston. Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Got an open man. It's Olave. He's going to have the 1st down and more than that. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Now Jameis trying to hurry his crew to the line. And his throw is incomplete. He was going for the tight end, Nick Vanette. But now it's 3rd and goal. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. It'll be a gain of 5, but they're still left with a long 4th and goal. Will Lutz now to try the New Orleans field goal. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. Winston to the sideline here on 4th down, and Will Lutz gets set for a New Orleans field goal try. The kick by Lutz is good. And with it, they have taken the lead. So he remains perfect. And on 2nd down, the offense gets ready to rock. From the 30 on 2nd down, Dalton. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 67 yards. Elliott is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 64 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game as well.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Winston. They complete it to Hill. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Winston's throw caught by Olave. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. To throw is Winston. Open man is Michael Thomas. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 20-yard line. From the red zone now, Winston dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now Jameis trying to hurry his crew to the line. On play action, they'll throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Taysom Hill, 26 yards, as his guys have now moved out in front. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A 1st down throw coming for Dalton. He'll look downfield for Waller. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Slings this deep for McLaurin. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 62 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And this is incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tony Gonzalez. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point put through by Succop, and we are tied at 27-all. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports.